Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday, y'all. How was everyone's weekend? Hello, hello, Fall, Okane Walfus, Kashandis, Amudi, Cyber Tayo, Konkual, Flowly Blue. Hello, Nerdy. Hey, Sir Freddy. Spicy. Hello, Chow. I am incredibly sore from just doing some light exercise this weekend. I just realized that I've been physically ill for a long part of this year, and so haven't really done much exercising. And so just a couple hours of badminton, and all parts of my body are sore. Places that shouldn't be sore, like my left shoulder for some reason. It's crazy how quickly your body forgets how to use its muscles if you don't use it. I hope you all had a nice weekend. Mine was busier than expected. Hello, Cha. Hey, Pack. Man, I have this thing where the cables in my computer room, whether it's my headset or like mouse cables, they get twisted so much. And then after a while they do that thing where they're like they curl on themselves. So once in a while I have to unplug and like de-twist everything. Would be nice to have more wireless things. You've managed to get 3 coworkers to go to the gym with you? Damn, that's awesome. It's nice to do it the first time. I think the really tough thing is convincing someone to a lifestyle of physical activity. And sometimes when you convince someone successfully, they kind of like lose steam and then you have to reconvince. I know that's been the reality for myself. Anyways, friends, welcome. Let's start the stream with some improv. Renaissance. Thank you for the 4 months. A nice little improv session to start off the stream. All right. Let's get started with some song requests. Our first one is for Flowly. And it's a song for Ai Higuchi. Oh, you saw her live this weekend? What the? Japan Day in Germany? Hey, that's cool. Yeah, the blending of the voice. Darn, that's a really nice song. The it gives you this kind of eerie feeling as the chorus is, you know, pretty anime. I wouldn't say it's happy, but it's energetic. And then you get to this And that part's a little creepy. Let's see if we can how does the chorus go again? Okay, so here, let's do that section first. This one. Okay, and then the challenging part is going from this this energetic chorus and the tag to the ending, which is really the creepy part. Oh, I see. So they a bit higher. Okay, well, we'll improv a little bit on this. I think I'd be happy if I can get those three sections together. And then there's this section that I won't be able to remember. Some similarities with Ori. Oh, it's the chorus here. So this does na, 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 na. think Ori is. There it is. So the chorus starts the same. It goes, Ori is da na 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 na, na na na, and so they both start with da na na na. This one, instead of going to da na 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 na, it goes, and then what? Let's go after that. Okay. Na, 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 na. So it has the same 4 notes, and within those 4 notes, the rhythm is also the same, and the chord is the same. So that's a lot of similarities. And it happens at like the beginning of the song as well, which is like even more prominent. The chords after those 4 notes is a little bit different. This goes 6, 4, 5, 1, whereas Ori does 6, 3, 4, 5. But sometimes you just hear the beginning of a phrase, and it triggers you for the rest of the song. Coincidences. I would say if it's 1 chord and 4 notes, even though it definitely has the it's all identical, that's a very small portion of the piece. And I mean, could it have been inspired? Maybe, hard to say, but definitely not close to the to like plagiarism or copying. There's been songs that do like way more than just 1 chord and 4 notes, maybe like double or triple that amount, and it's still different. I didn't realize it until I heard it on the piano. Yeah, it's much more obvious when it's just 1 instrument, because they have the privilege of using a lot of different layers. Maybe they use a different instrument. Maybe, instead of someone humming it, or the melody is like a choir, it's someone actually singing it. The lyrics are different. So there's like so many other factors, so many other like condiments that are used to mask that they're both beef. But like once you kind of like you wash everything away, you bring it back to the basics of music, they do have some similarities. But yeah, that's what makes music so interesting, intriguing. And once you start to study it a little bit more, you see a lot more patterns, because, well, on a basic level, when you just play 1 instrument, I'm playing everything on the piano, I start to really see the similarities between a bunch of different songs and genres. Brian, thank you for the 48 months. 4 freaking years. It really does fly. That's a bachelor degree. That's 2 master's degrees. Anyways, so how's this one go? Goes na 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 na. All right. Very nice. I don't remember playing this before, but I'm sure that this was my more accurate take. Very pretty song. What did you end up eating at the Japan Day Festival? Alrighty. Genshin Impact, The Road Not Taken. I'm always incredibly impressed with how much media, advertising, like all this extra stuff that Genshin does. I don't half-ass anything. Just good enough. Hi, man.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Wish you know how I feel and see what I see. Know that I will always try when you're rhythm and right. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart. taking off? Are you already on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really alone.
Can't wait for this patch.
Our paths we shall cross.
The chorus is kind of nice. It's like a down chorus. There's a lot of songs where you hit that part of the song and the singer is belting, because that's like, the climax of the piece. But in this song, they bring it down. They make Eimer sing it low. And so I think it's right here. And I almost thought it was like a pre-chorus. Like I thought there was going to be a high part of the piece. Wait, did I miss it?
Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed.
We'll do the chorus first.
If you were here standing next to me, would you know how I feel and see what I see? Know that I will always try, finding your rhythm and rhyme. Through the nights long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
Yeah, so when she starts to sing up there, all else falls apart, I thought that section would be the chorus, but there's an instrumental there, and so this part's actually the chorus where she sings. Okay, so that's really pretty. And then let's listen to this verse here, which is also really, really nice. Hey, Peacemaker. Don't use that line on any females. Actually, don't use it on males either. I don't think anyone likes to be told that they look tired. Luckily for you, I don't care.
Traveling in the night you lift me in. I feel you in
But yes, I woke up a little bit earlier today to pick up my wife from the airport.
I can point you out. The answer is never off now.
She's actually taking a nap now. She's the tired one.
Has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed. If you were here standing next to me, would you know how I feel and see what I see?
Oh, I made up the instrumental. Let's see, what do they do special there?
And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
Just a nice violin part. It's just like it's also quarter notes. What a pretty song. You know, I was listening to a lot of Eimer stuff just yesterday, actually. I don't know why. I think I was just in the mood listening to some of her older songs. I think I was looking for this on streaming platforms, and I just couldn't find it. Is it bad to ask? It's just, it can be perceived as rude. I think if you're asking if someone's tired and they're like family, or like, you know, someone that it won't question your intentions, I think that's okay. But if it's someone that you don't exactly chat to very much, someone could take it the wrong way, and like I've known people who can really get set off by that. So it's yeah, you know, it's not so safe to ask. Heck, even family might not appreciate that you ask them that question. But at least if they're family, they won't just like go off on you, hopefully. Thanks, Umami. I think there are also people who are very, it's a nice way of putting it, vain. And so being told that you don't look good, or that you're tired, you're not saying that, hey, you look like, well, you kind of are saying that you look like crap today. If you're saying that you look tired, it just might not be a good approach. I used to watch a streamer who would get told he sounded tired the whole stream, and it annoyed him so much. Yeah. I mean, I think especially if someone feels like, you know, I'm in tip-top shape today. Like, I feel good about myself. I think that I look good. And someone comes in and they say that, and you're like, oh, it might deflate their balloon. Which, I mean, might not be the worst thing if, you know, they need an ego check. But yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's an interesting topic to think about, because I feel like self-confidence is something that doesn't really get spoken about. Self-esteem. It's like one of those. It's one of those beasts that a lot of people struggle with. You know, being happy with how you look and who you are. I think the society has so much envy, so much jealousy embedded in it, and it's become more and more hard to battle, I would say, because of social media. And so you just don't know who's really, really struggling with that demon. And a very innocent remark like, you look tired, can set something off. So it's just just one of those things. Anyways, I can tell from the way that you said it to me that it's not malicious, and so that's why it's like a learning moment, you know? Better you hear it from me than like from someone in your life that you're like close to, and that remark can like, you know, put a distance between you. So all right, good song. Thank you, Silence. Actually, so pretty. Thanks, Josephine. I often read on Reddit that like guys, in particular males, don't hear compliments very often on their physical appearance. And you know, it does feel nice when someone says something like, "Hey, you're looking good," or "Nice haircut," or "Have you lost weight?" You know, that kind of stuff is male or female. I'm sure it feels nice to hear it. That should follow you look tired is you should take the rest of the day off. You know, especially, yeah, if it's from someone who can give you that day off. I still remember the first compliment I've gotten that wasn't family. Yo, that's crazy. How many years ago was that? Yeah, I should practice what I preach. I should try to be more complimentary. Chat. You're awesome. Each and every one of you. I'll start right here and right now. I appreciate that you're here, and I think you're awesome. You know, it's surprisingly kind of difficult to say a meaningful compliment to someone. I think some people do it so naturally, so easily. But I also think that maybe a human nature, or just like something that we all do, is complain, find things that we don't like in people. And so it's like it's tough to kind of fight against that, and you know, flip the negative and try to find something good about someone. I know, especially if you're like brought up in an environment where, you know, maybe your family doesn't praise you. You get like an A in a class, and they're like, yeah, you could have done better. You know, there's such thing as an A+. I think if you grow up in that environment, then, you know, if you're not praised often, it's kind of also hard to praise other people because you're just not used to it. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. Sorry, I was like... I was monologuing. Welcome in. I hope you had a nice stream. We're just having some real talk. Welcome. Although we do have some real talk sometimes in the stream, most of the time we just listen to pieces and we play stuff on the piano. I like to try to learn songs on the fly. And so often we'll take live learn requests and do that. Anyways, welcome on in. My brother is in the army, so all he does is talk shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean your upbringing for sure has a big part to it, but it doesn't mean that if your family never praises you, that you're doomed to a life of never praising anyone else, you know? We're all able to fight against those things, make our own choices, decide that, hey, I want to live with a positive attitude. And although there are all these like negative things flooding in my head, telling me that like I can't succeed, or I'll never be good enough, all these things that like just naturally come up in your mind, you can fight those, and you can slowly change the way that you think. But it is not easy. But we're more powerful than that. Anyways, we'll leave it at that for now. We got a song here for Umami. Hey, Amarin. Good to see ya. And this request, oh no, it's an Umami request. I just realized. Is this one of your songs? It's called Sol Rubedo. Let's see here. Dominic Seni, I'm afraid. Hey, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love covering pieces that are made by you. And I mean that for you specifically, but I also mean it for like people who come to the chat and they make a song and they want to, they like kind of want to hear my take on it or just my thoughts on it. I love doing that. It's more special because I know that like you've spent a lot of time making this song. Well done. Umami Drive. And it's a 4/4 song. Wow. What are your thoughts on Dom's ridiculous time signatures? They're certainly interesting songs. Boom. Boom. It sounds like you're playing 2 meters away from the microphone. Oh, there's some panning, right? Like, I think that's only in my left ear. Is this entire song all the instruments done by you again? Wasn't expecting that last chord. Okay, nice. So like, I would say that there's like 3 parts to this song. That part at the middle towards the end is different from the first half of the song, which is like this. And there's another part. This part, I guess. Like all right. Hey, pretty happy with that outcome. Umami, you're making a lot of music. That's awesome. How many songs do you think you've made now? And this one in nice round 4/4 time. I love that. I cannot beat him. You gave me an easy one. Thank you. Yes, indeed, Girly is napping right now. She should be up though. I told her to make sure she doesn't sleep past 1. Take a small nap so that she can have a proper sleep tonight. Total all time. Hundreds total. I mean, that's how you get good at writing music, right? That's awesome. Keep it up. Hey, morning, Musume. Happy Monday. Oh, man. All right. Our next song is for Morning Musume, and it is... It's a large girl group. 24 people. Write a song a day, even if it was bad, so I just did that. Nice. Yeah, flex that muscle. Looking at some of these artists, they're giving that that phony smile. You know how when people aren't photogenic and they're told to smile for like school photos and stuff like that, I feel like over half of these girls are giving that look when they're here. There's some people who are like, genuinely smiling or enjoying themselves. But I think the rest of them are either nervous or don't know how to naturally smile while singing. This chorus is I'm having trouble hearing it in my head. So okay, so half of these people moved on from being idols now. I mean, there's so many of them. It's it's so hard to get I guess recognized, or like, how do you go from a group of 24 to like a group of 4? Not easy. This is like almost K-pop level. You know, they're doing some of those it's like tier 2, tier 3 K-pop artists or something. Watching a group that has this many idols is like it's kind of what I imagine people do when they watch like amateur hockey. Like it's not the NHL. It's like college basketball or like college hockey, and you're looking for the people who you think are going to graduate from that level and make it to the pro league. It's like catching a streamer when they're first starting their streaming career, and you're like, this kid's gonna make it. They've got the workings to pull thousands of viewers, and I'm gonna get in on it now. One of the oldest members in that video was an AKB48 member for 17 years. Damn, that's respect, actually. To do something in the entertainment industry for that long, it's kind of crazy. NHL season is over for me. I'm sorry, Tayo. But go Canada. Ugh. All right, good piece. Hello, Erilyn. Hello, Dobbs. I'm happy to announce that we ended up having 2 big bowls of chicken wings together. damn, between the three of us, Dobbs and his wife and myself, I can't believe we finished whole two whole orders of chicken wings. It's kind of crazy. And then we went to watch a movie. We watched Haikyuu in English. Amazing. An experience that I've never had before. It was really funny when they said the first English words and the entire theater groaned. Was it okay? It was slightly painful. I was telling Dobbs that I feel like it was extra painful because it's a sports anime, and so there's so many enthusiastic phrases like, when it's said in Japanese, it's less cringe because maybe you just don't know the language, or maybe you're used to hearing it in that way. But when you hear it in English and people are saying, let's go, and stuff like that, for me, I think of my nephews, or I think of, like high school kids, which they are in the anime. But yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Morning Musume, thank you for the 100 bits. So that was fun. Why do so many people watch it if it sucks? I think a lot of people were baited. Like, they didn't know that it was going to be English dubbed. I think even us, only at the last moment did we realize, this could be dubbed. And then when they spoke English, I think about 10 people left. Couldn't take it. Chewy thinks we're cringe friends. I mean, I say let's go too. When your friends say it and you're playing a game, it's okay. But like, when you hear your 10-year-old nephew say it, and then you see you see people on the screen in anime form say it, it's a little bit more painful. I feel like dubs often lose out on so much of the pure emotions of the voice actors. I think also, just in general, the Japanese voice acting industry is so developed and so good. And I think that English has gotten a lot better, but when you're so used to hearing things in Japanese, that's default. I've given chances to Chinese dubs, Korean dubs, especially when the game originates from that country, just to see if it's like good. But most often it's only okay. It's like kind of passable, sort of believable. And then you hear the Japanese version and it's like, oh, okay, this is much better. All right. Excellent. Our next song is for Restless Soul. When you're playing COD and call out synchronized attack, they said the phrase synchronized attack too much. And that was definitely one of the more cringier statements. Unfortunately. Korean dubs are the worst. They talk like they're dubbing a kid's cartoon most of the time. We tried to play um I think Stellar Blade in Korean, and I was not impressed by the Korean voice acting, and the English was also not good. I wish the Japanese was available, but it was only for people in Japan. I mean, there must be a reason why the people who voice um anime and games are like this small circle of voice actors. Like I'm impressed by how much work a well-known voice actor can do within a year. It's like every single game that I've played, they're voicing something. And so obviously they're damn good at their job. And yeah, they just I think English is catching up. Maybe we're at like 70% or something. All the good top VAs do like every character. Yeah. Yeah, and they're freaking amazing at what they do. Yu-Gi-Oh! English dub was really, really good though. You know, I believe it. I like some English dubs. Maybe I'm just used to it now, but I like One Piece dub. To me, Dragon Ball dub is like canon. Yeah, I think there's some really good dubs out there. But I also think that there are some companies that think that, oh yeah, we can just like get whatever person who speaks English, just say it with enthusiasm. And I think there's a huge power level difference between someone who's like an experienced and really good voice actor versus someone who's not. One Piece dub is all famous voice actors. Okay, well, I guess that's why I like it. Hey, Instructured. Girly Makes is in the building. She should be up actually. But it's okay. She's tired. She took the red-eye flight home, so definitely did not get any sleep. Pandrew, thanks for the gift to Ides of Juno. 감사합니다. Expressive delivery, commitment to the character development. Oh my god, Cyber, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Oh look, it's June. Time to add more tax subjects. Let's see, did you get anyone who's... Oh, you got Billy? Billy Bobaggins? You got my mom in there? Legolos. Hey, thank you for all the gifts. So incredibly generous. Dodge on the gift subs. Y'all tax exempt for now. Aw, T plus cake too. Congrats. Thank you again, sir. We'll play this very, very heartfelt. This is Frog's funeral. It's a lament for the people who are now available for jailing. People who refuse to pay their taxes. Thank you, good sir. For more victims. All right, here we go. Our next song is for Restless. You know, there was a day on the weekend where I was actually hearing this song in my head. It was a small moment though. I currently lack the channel points to summon the auditor. Here, this one's for you, buddy. I'll jail a pleb for you. Sir Freddy is not a pleb. He's a high-profile tax evader. He's not quite Dobbs, but we'll take it. All right. How does it go? How does it go? How does it go? From the top. Oh, it goes da na na na. Okay. Restless. Hey, first, thank you for the 37 months. Tier 3. I appreciate that. Ask me to no reference this the next time. I'll try my best. Whenever a song pops up in my head, without like any prompting, that's a good sign that it's starting to stick in my medium term memory. So we'll see how it goes. Welcome, Nixie. Yes, we are learning these songs by ear. That one we've played a couple times already, so more of a memory test than an ear test. But I'm pretty sure I've not heard this one before. This is for Crew. And he says, did Chewy say 24 members? Oh my god, so many. It's like a freaking entire mob. So although this is 24 people, I think they use their members really, really well. Having the full group dance is kind of special to see 20 people dance, but they don't have everybody sing, and so it still sounds really good. I understand the the want to include everyone to singing, but it just from a listener's perspective, I think hearing a couple of singers is better than like one person doing a line and then another person doing a line, and you get like all 24 people doing just one little part. So I think they've formatted the song and the dancing part really, really good. All right, very good. Thank you for the piece, crew. What's this group called? Triple S? Not even one. Hey, you have to redeem channel points into choose. There's a button to do that. You definitely have some channel points. Time to pick your favorite. Man, you think I could watch that and be able to do a rendition like that? I only have full concentration on one thing. It's either playing the piano or admiring their beauty. There's not enough brain power to do both. All right. Our next piece is for Pandrumon, and it is Violet ni no Mae Inanis. I like what the song uses for percussion or for rhythm. I mean, in this section, it's just the normal drums. But in the softer sections, they have this like, I don't even know. It's like you're like hitting a windowsill or like a like that part. I wouldn't even know how to replicate that. Like I know that's sort of some synth sound, or like some special production trick. It's maybe like a bongo, but really muted. Or like, no, it's not like tapping on the mic. But I like it. Okay, let's play this part first. So maybe they don't go to the major there. It sounds too happy. Oh, weird. The chord doesn't play major. No, but she kind of sings that. Da, da, da. It kind of sounds like a chopped version of pressing stop on a cassette player. Oh yeah, I could hear that. Man, that's impressive that you can listen to that sound and articulate what like what's a sound that people might be able to recognize it as. That's cool. One bit of placing the stick on a vinyl on a turntable. Ooh, I've never done that. But you mean like almost scratching no, I guess that's not like the DJ waka waka part. Like a super taster, but for hearing. Okay, so I think we got that section. Let's try this verse. When the record is playing. I have no experience messing with vinyls, like physically. When I started to listen to music, it was using cassettes. pretty song. I've seen this VTuber before. Ina. Thank you, Pandrew, for the piece. And as always, thank you for the additional tip. Yeah, Nick's post it in there. I'll take a look after stream. But yeah, I'm a big fan of that sound that they used. It's very subtle, but it still has this like rhythm aspect to it. It's kind of like how guitarists when they play a solo, they kind of like, you know, slap their guitar. They kind of hit their strings to emulate rhythm, so that the people who are listening can, you know, kind of hear what the beats are to a song. For a pianist, I have to use like kind of ghost notes to help. So like if my song is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so just holding a chord for 2 beats can sometimes be a bit long. So I might do like and so those extra notes kind of help you keep the rhythm. And that's particularly important for someone who's singing along with my playing, because if you're not singing to a metronome, you're not listening to a metronome, it's kind of hard to know exactly when to come in. But having those extra rhythmic notes, they signal the listener, and they also signal the singer. Yes, you do not hit the piano for that. I mean, piano is kind of like a percussion instrument anyways. It's been described as that because when you hit the key, a hammer hits the string, and so percussion. Okay, good. Good. Thank you for the piece. I think Girlie's awake. I kind of heard her rummaging around. As a classical pianist wanting to start learning how to improv in genres, especially jazz, how do you practice chord progressions? So jazz is, in my opinion, a level, like that's the hard stuff for chord progressions in improv. When I'm also from a classical background, and my journey was learn really simple pop music, pop, North American pop, or like EDM music, church, like religion music is also very, very simple. That's the stuff that I learned chords for in the beginning part of my journey. And so I went from looking at sheet music and only playing, and that's learning how to play that, to only playing chords for songs. And the switch from reading sheet music to playing chords is going to be a rough one. It's going to feel like you can't play the piano well, because instead of being told exactly what to play, you're given G major for a full bar, and then you have to like kind of fill in your own noise, and that's the unfortunate. It's not going to sound good. But you're taken off the crutch of only being told exactly what to play through sheet music, and suddenly making music from your own knowledge, from your own mind. And so that's the first step. Just playing stuff using chords. I personally use numbers instead of letters. I think playing with numbers is a lot better for your pattern recognition. And you go from there. I think it took me like a couple years of like just playing music using chords to start to feel comfortable playing chords. And I didn't even like recognize chords yet. Eventually I got rid of the chord charts. I didn't play with like, something in front of me. And that's when I ended up having to listen a bit more. I've been reading sheet music for 9 years now. Yeah. That was kind of like, that's exactly my journey actually. For 10 plus years, I only played classical. And so if you told me to play something on the spot and I had not practiced it for hours, for weeks, I couldn't just like play, Country Roads or like Colors of the Wind, a song that like most people kind of know how to hum, or they know the melody to. I wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, first that's the first step to playing by ear. Jazz is really complicated, and I would not, I guess you could kind of mess with jazz charts, because they also they force you to play with chords. But there's a lot of extra stuff like transition chords within jazz that like are just really strange and break a lot of chord rules. So I would temper your expectations on how fast you can play jazz. If only there was a piano streamer who also offers paid lessons. If only, huh, Josephine? But yeah, for real, private lessons are like, they require a large investment. It's not just money, it's also time. Like it's a big commitment to make. And I've been incredibly proud of all the students that I've been teaching on how to play by ear. But I'm realizing that it's this really slow. It's one of those things where you feel like you're not growing, and then you look at one of your tapes a year later and you realize, oh damn, I am getting better. It's perhaps slow and I don't feel it, but it's there. And you have to be okay with not being amazing within a year or within 2. I'm happy to hear that, Crates. Could you give an example of a rule-breaking transition that you've heard a lot in jazz? Maybe rule-breaking is not the right term, but it's like a chord that you don't really know how to identify. So, for example, sometimes in a song, people like to use this chord between 5 and 4. So if I'm in the key of D major and I play this 5 chord, there it is. This nice jazz harmony to the 4 chord sounds really nice. It's like it's really jazzy and it sounds nice, but I have no idea what chord this is. And even if I like write out what it is, it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm sure someone's written some sort of theory as to what the chord is, but it's not simple. You know, it's not like a normal 5 major chord. It's not a 1 dominant or a diminished chord. It's like one of those really weird ass using like a 13, sharp 13, flat 11. Like it's one of those chords that like really have a it only works in that instant. And so it's not breaking rules per se, but it's an exception, because I don't think that chord works anywhere else. And so to learn exactly how to play that chord, just for that one jazz iteration from 5 to 4 it's a lot of work, and will help your jazz playing for sure. But there's more important things to take note of when you're first playing. To know that 6-5-4-1 is like a really common chord structure. I'd say identifying chord structures and seeing which ones come up in songs often is more beneficial than spending a lot of time learning that one reharm. So it's that's my opinion anyways. Hey Linless. Sexy dongos is kind of weird. Don't like to picture that. As a drummer, I love jazz. Most drumming is making it up as you go. Yeah, it is really fun to listen to a song, hear a feel, and just improv, just mess around. It's I think if you have the opportunity to like join a rookie jazz band, something in school, or like, just I don't know, a community event or a community group where there's just all amateurs, I think that would be really fun. Okay. This song is for you, Seka something. More Eimer. Oh, which one's this? Two years ago. Oh, kata o moi. I would watch Eimer live. For sure. Dude, she makes so much music. Holy, this take. Wait, it means unrequited love? There you go. More jazz reharms there. Ooh.
君が僕を忘れてしまって
What an
も
arrangement.
ちょっと辛いけどそれでもいいから僕より先にどこか遠くに旅立つことは絶対許さないから生まれ変わったとしても出会い方が最悪でもまた僕は君に恋するんだよ僕の心は君にいつも片思い好きだよ分かってよ分かってよ分かってよ
I'd be surprised if the artists don't bring their own musicians. Is it really the same pianist for all the different artists who come in? I think that would just be challenging for like for practices standpoint. I never thought about that though. 100% seen a different pianist at least once. I think they do. I think if if the channel is, it seems like the channel's point is like, just this raw, authentic, one take experience. And it would be, I don't know how many videos they put out, but like to have the musicians also be part of the channel, like the first take channel, and make them like come up with the arrangement, practice with the artist every single time would be a lot, and definitely possible. But I think I'd be surprised if that was the case. Instead of the artist saying, "Okay, yeah, we have a group here. I know exactly who I want to bring. We can do this live. It's going to be the three of us." They're probably like session musicians or something and used to learning new stuff all the time. That's not learning though. I mean, the stuff that he did in that song is like, he probably came up with that arrangement. That's a take that I don't think I've ever heard for this piece. And it's a really impressive arrangement. Was that pure improv? I highly doubt it. There's no way. It's one of those things where you know that you're going to do the first take and you're like, okay, we want to be able to do this live, and so let's come up with an arrangement that's just piano, guitar, and like a track that we can play. And then you practice it a bunch of times because it's called the first take, but I think the whole point is it's one take, and it's maybe not necessarily the first. Yeah, it says here, performing in a single take. Actually, I don't know. Because like you screw up, right? As musicians, you screw up. And so they definitely practiced a ton to make sure that when it's time to do the first take, all the cues are in place, and they know exactly, when's my instrumental solo, and when are we ending? Beautiful. I'll 100% binge listen to Eimer after this. Been a while. Yeah, I need to find out all the songs that I like from her and like throw it onto a playlist. Because when I was listening to her stuff yesterday, I realized that there's so much music and it's kind of hard to find the different tracks that I like. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cyber is a pseudo mod. He knows all the rules to the channel. He pays his taxes, although you don't have to pay your taxes if you're a mod. All right. Good piece. Thank you, Seika. Uh-oh. No reference test. Macross Frontier. IMO. When I look at this face, the IMO face, the song that comes to mind is this one. Why? But it's not that. Let me tinker and let's see if we can get there. All right. Tinkering's not helping.
愛も愛も寝てる場所ぬいなみりあえんでるプロテアフォトミここはあったかな海だよ
Oh, right, and then it goes. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
お前は優しい緑の子愛もめてるしのいなみりあえ
I can understand the link to Lilium. They both have this like ethereal sound. I thought there would be more connection, chord or melody wise, but I don't think there is. Macross Frontier. I didn't know that this was a mech anime. Yeah, it is a very peaceful melody. Thank you for the song and the reminder. I hope that we can get this right the next time. Da, da, da. Jupiski, thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate the prime. Da, 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 da. All right. And we have a song from Ijalo. And it is Top G theme song.
Il était brun, le teint basané, le regard timide, les mains
Andrew Tate's theme, huh?
tailler la pierre, fils d'ouvrier.
Isn't this guy going to
Il en
jail
était fier, mais pourquoi vous
or something
riez?
unsavory?
Non, ne le jugez pas. Vous qui ne connaissez pas les vertiges et le
Live Learn opens again. Not for
Vous êtes
today.
faussement heureux, vous troquez vos valeurs. Lui, il est tout mon monde, et bien plus que ça. Seul je crie son nom quand vient le désarroi. Et puis tout s'effondre quand il n'est plus là. J'aimerais tellement lui dire, mais je n'ose pas. Lui qui me fait.
Oh, you snuck one in. All right. We'll play it. Did someone make this song? I mean, it wasn't Andrew Tate who made it, right? India? Huh.
Qui peut bien me dire ce qui est arrivé? Depuis qu'il est parti, je n'ai pu me relever. Ce n'est plus qu'un souvenir, une larme du passé, coincée dans mes yeux, qui ne veut plus s'en aller. Ne m'oubliez pas, vous qui ne connaissez pas les vertiges et la douleur. Ils sont superficiels, ils ignorent tout du cœur. Lui, c'était tout mon monde, et bien plus que ça. J'espère le revoir là-bas dans l'au-delà. Aidez-moi, tout s'effondre, puisqu'il n'est plus là. Si tu montes de l'amour, soldat, que tu me fais tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Tu me fais tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide, tourner dans le vide. Tu me fais tourner.
What instrument is that? That. Wait. Go back. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Il était beau.
I can't really tell. This like. didn't hear the samba until we started playing that section. All right, wooden xylophone and strings. Let's see. You know, I think you might be right. That there's probably like two sounds or more layered on top of each other. A trumpet-ish. It's got like the same attack. It's high attack for sure. So, I could see why the trumpet. It would have to be one of those like definitely a like kind of like a pizzicato string. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is. All right, this song is it is boss theme like. Quite nice. That last section gave me some Gloria Estefan vibes. Sleep well, Nixie. All right. Ed Arrows, thank you for the gift to Adagio. My appreciations to you. I don't know how Andrew Tate got so famous. The only time I ever hear his name is in like allegations to, I don't know, some sort of like he could be imprisoned or like he was running away from police or something. It's never good things that that I'm seeing his name for. And when you see a song like this, Andrew Tate's theme, if I didn't hear of his name from like those type of jail stuff, I would think that he's like a character in a movie. Like why does someone have a theme song? Anyways. With the alleged or the defendant. It's like I wonder if there's like a, you know, like a Barack Obama theme song or like a Trump theme song. We shan't go down that rabbit hole, but I will say thank you for the song request. This one is for Kitsch, and it's called Y to Y. Cosmium, thank you for the 94 months. I appreciate it. Tier 2. What about a tax evader theme song? We've played that song many times on this stream. I mean, you would think if someone like Andrew Tate has a theme song, that someone who's more famous like Trump would have one. Happy Monday, Cause. How's it going? Hey, how's the hands this week, Kitsch? The back feeling okay? Okay, I'll call the tax invaders just for you. once I remember how to do it. There we go. Tax inspector. Oh. You got your little brother. What do you say to that? It's a valid point, Shandas. Need to let my muscle tension drop first. What else helps with that? Do, like, long baths do that? Whoa, is this a key change? Yeah, Alex, it's an emote of Neo dodging bullets from the Matrix. what's happening here. Whenever I look up the song, there's often 3-hand magic going on in every performance at the start. This part? I wonder why. There's nothing too nuts. Or are they doing something like a lot more extra than that? The part where the voice comes in? Dobbs, thank you for the 37 months. the timeout reset your notifications. Yeah, it sounds just like... the left plays the bass voice. Huh. I mean, if it's just a, if you're talking about like a full piano arrangement where they're also singing the da 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 da, then yeah, because you would also want this. Like you can't really do this part with the da 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 na na na. So that would be where the third voice comes from. One needs to play this, one needs to play the melody, and then one needs to play this. I've seen like 3 or 4 people do the piano only arrangement differently and it looks so fun. Yeah. I'm sure there's a way that you could like have that part and also play the melody. But it might be like in the middle. The melody might be in the middle while the like... Oh my god, that's tough because what I'm trying to do is have the thumb play the melody line while the right hand does this, and it has to be very constant, and then you have to still play the bass part. There's definitely some room to do it, but it would take a good amount of practice. All right. I saw Marcy do this and he just jumps on the bass really fast. That checks out. All right. I gotta go feed my wife. I can hear her walking around and we don't have any food at home, so. Friends. We're done for today. Thank you for all the song requests. Church's chicken time. I could see her wanting that. Before stream, she said she wanted a vermicelli bowl from a Viet place. So we'll see if she wants that. Hey, there's not only a Church's Chicken in Metro Van, it is literally 2 blocks away from me. and open 24 hours. It's kind of scary. We don't eat fried chicken very often, but when we do, it's like 90% Church's chicken. That might be what it's called, Pak. I actually don't know the Vietnamese name. I'll let you know if we go and get that. But it's like with the minced pork usually, and the fish sauce. Don't remind me, Dobbs. And then there's freaking Saku that just opened a block away from our place, so that's more fried food. It's getting dangerous to just live here. Sometimes I'll ask Girly if she wants to go for a walk, and then she tells me, if we go for a walk, I'm gonna want to eat something. We're gonna get something. And I'm like, can't we just go for a walk and not buy anything outside? She's like, it's not possible. And that day we brought home 3 pieces of fried chicken for a snack. Anyways. Friends, I will be back. Oh, actually, I might not be back on Wednesday because there is a patch for Genshin. And if there is music there, then I will be covering it. So I'll let y'all know. But yeah, I should be back on Friday. So I will talk to y'all very soon. Have a great day, everybody. Curse you, Genshin. Bye for now.